Hello, everyone. So, I've decided to do my presentation on a human resources manager. Human resources is something that I've always been interested in. I believe for me, it's always appeared to be the clear route for me to take. I've been a manager since I've been 17. So, being in that field and already having some of those skills, I felt like going into human resources would be the best way for me to utilize those skills while also using some of the knowledge that I would gain from my degree in psychology. So, going through this interview process and completing this project, I would be able to do research and also talk to someone who does this on a regular and actually determine if this is something that I really want to do. So I interviewed Miss Anita Downing. She's one of the owners of the franchisee that I work for, and she's also the head of the human resources department. She has a degree in business administration and accounting. She quickly realized that that is actually not something that she wanted to do. She says that going into human resources is the best decision that she's made for her career. And she's so grateful that she did not pursue that degree in accounting because she wouldn't be able to interact with people the way that she does now. Some of her responsibilities are, of course, leading and directing all of the human resources functions within the company. That includes recruiting, staffing, hiring, interviewing as well, administering paid benefits, paid time off and leave, enforcing all company policies and procedures. She oversees to ensure that the managers within the company are providing, ensuring that everyone gets timely performance evaluations. She handles and oversees the terminations and disciplinary actions for the employees. Making sure that she analyzes the trends in compensation and make sure that we're staying competitive with our pay within the company. Also staying up to date on employment law, new human resources, technology, and also best practices. Most people who want to pursue a degree in human resources, especially management, they need to obtain a degree, a bachelor's degree in either human resources or business administration or something related to that. To be a manager, of course, they want to see some type of experience in human resources. Maybe even some type of certification and also a master's degree if they want to pursue human resources management. Most human resources managers or even just journalists, they work in a multitude of settings. They could pretty much be universal because a lot of major businesses hold a human resources department and they need someone to ensure that the people aspect of their company is in line. The growth in salary for this position is a little faster than average at 6%. The median pay was about $121,000 in 2020. So for me, that was something that surprised me. I didn't know that they made so much money, even though it was something that I was interested in. After doing my career testing, I performed kind of high actually in the management section of the work interest assessment. For me, I felt like it's just because I already have that experience. It's something that I've been doing for so long, so it just aligned with that. Some of the benefits of human resources managers are that they're advocate for the people that work within a company. They're the voice for the employees. So they get to ensure that the employees are treated fairly, making sure that they're not being harassed, making sure that nobody's being wrongfully terminated. And they also get to cultivate some type of a culture for the company that they work for. Some of the drawbacks are also that because they work in an office setting, they don't have that exposure to what it is that the employees within that company deal with on a regular basis. They have no idea what the employees within the warehouse that they work for actually endure on a day-to-day basis, what the responsibilities are. So that's one thing. The role also depends on the functionality of everyone else around them as an HR manager. So if the managers within the company, they are doing their part as far as completing paperwork or following procedures and protocol, it directly affects them and what it is that they do. They don't get much recognition or value for what it is they do, and their position restricts them. They don't get to go out into the field and see and be exposed to some of the things that they probably should be exposed to in order to be successful at what they do. So that's why I chose to do my project on human resources manager. After getting all this information, it's not something that I feel like I would be happy doing in the long term. It was just something that I was interested in, and I'm glad that I did this so that way I know what I should not do in order to be happy with my degree in psychology. Thank you, everyone.